All right, so the video that I just made was pretty much went over essentially, this record which I have, which is an original record from 2015. All right, now some honorable mentions though. I guess you could consider like the beginning of this is like kind of like the part two of this video that I just made. But if we skip over to like, you see where it says impaired hearing right here? Impaired, right there, impaired hearing, right? I got a big problem with that, I really do. In the cervical strain, I really do have a big problem with that. Well, so earlier whenever I was kind of describing that these people were calling me after I got out of, I think it was either the Access building or it was Dayton. But if you're going through these, these are those papers, and they're all in order. So you see page 23, right? Page 24, page 25, 26, so on and so forth. And obviously I disagree with these, but earlier, right? And then on page 27, on page 27 right here is whenever it jumps from 2015 all the way to April 27th of 2023, right? Which is just wild to me how that does that. See page 27, page 28, right? And this was printed on January 3rd of 2024. All right, so this was I think a 2000 page, I think that there was like 2,000 pages altogether that I got from this request in Houston. So this is also odd, is that, see, April 27th, right, 2023, April 26th. So the page numbers are going higher at this point, but the dates are getting lower, right? So see, like page 27, April 27th, page 28, so but the beginning of page 29 is April 26th. Keep going. April 26th, okay, page 29, right? Page 31 is April 25th. Okay, yeah, April 26th, April 25th. So we're going down in dates. Yeah. Okay, next page, 37. Okay, 31, go up to page 37, April 13th. Right, so we're still going down in dates. And then look, this reach, I thought that my reach coordinator was was all Tennessee. That's what they said in that one record. Oh, is it this one? No. Yeah, I think it's right here. Ooh, I'm close. I don't know, y'all. It's hard to stay up with this fucking fraud shit, but there is a record that references Reach, the Reach program. Anywho. Yeah, so anyways, it just keeps on going down in date. See, April 12th, but we started on 10 days later, April 27th, page 27, page 39, April 12th. So we're going up in page numbers, but down in dates. And then we get all the way here to April 3rd, 2023, okay, on page 46. And page 46, like I said, is a lady by the name of Felicia Harrison. And it's the only one that has the date and the time of that spine care appointment, okay? But remind you that this lady right here, okay, this Felicia Harrison, I tried to, because I've been looking these people up, you know, right? And Felicia Harrison is somebody. She is a state officer for Medicaid, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid, which is CMS, and she's a Army veteran, right? But she's in my record, right? Well, right here, it's April 3rd of 2023, right? But the same, and I possibly could be wrong. I could possibly be wrong here. I really could, but I couldn't find the person, you know, I mean, this is what ended up coming up, you know, so, you know, September 11th, 2019, right? Oh, yeah, you can see it better on this one. God dang, this thing needs a focus or something. Anywho. Oh, okay. Yeah, and this has always creeped me out. Prime MD, trademark, right, of Pfizer Inc. See, copyright of Pfizer Inc. Yeah, anytime I see Prime MD, that's a huge red sign. And then this Betsy Jones injection clinic, man. It's bullshit, man. This is crazy. And then this Michael Smith guy, he's like, went to Baylor. He went to Baylor University, and or this James Michael Smith, right? This James Michael Smith. He's like the head. He from what I could find, is that he is the top dog whenever it comes to mental health at the Houston VA. He's like the dean or something, you know, he's the head. I couldn't find anybody that was higher than him. Right? Shady business. But I definitely don't like this crap. This Pfizer talk, this Prime MD talk, it's no good. No good. Oh, look, and then see, like on this version, you see how it looks like Betsy signed it, right? You see that? Okay, now go to this one right here. Okay, from the same date, look, 9/11 of 19. Right, Felicia Harrison. And then, but this version right here, 9/11/19, Betsy Jones is awaiting the signature. And then there's the same, you know, James Michael Smith. And then this one even is a little bit different in the sense that it talks about, instead of Pfizer, oh, sorry. See, instead of Pfizer, right, Prime MD, they talk about Columbia Lighthouse Project. Reproduced without permission. Up to no fucking good these people are. Yeah, that's weird. How like they say different stuff, but look, this James Michael Smith guy signed it at 2:37, right? On 9/11. And then he also signed this version, which says something different. He signed it, at the same exact time. But they don't talk about Columbia scale. It talks about Prime MD and Pfizer, which is fucking stupid. I mean, goddamn. Y'all, come on. Yeah, anyways, this Felicia Harrison lady, right, is in my record. I think even like before that too. She's in it somewhere else. I think like in 2014 or 15. But yeah, she's in my record for like a lot of dates that I have huge issues with. If this is her, if it is. But yeah, I don't like that at all. This whole thing smells like shit. Okay, so just here's a document. It was printed. It was 2,077 pages total. But this is my VA appointments that were tracked on this version. I did MRIs, which they ended up saying were they couldn't read them. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I swear to God, I can't make it up. Yeah, they called me. Guy was like, dude, you did a great job for being very still. I got really good images. And then 2 days later, they're like, oh, yeah, we can't read them. They're too blurry or something. It was fucking nuts. Anyways, I don't really like this CIA 200 texting clinic. I don't really know what that's all about. But this is the day that I met my primary care provider. Okay, so yeah, so this is whenever I met my primary provider right here. This was my MRIs that I did since I've been back in Houston. So this would be like the last thing that was scheduled up in Dayton is this October 2nd. No show. Look at this. No show. Ooh, completed. So this is probably the last time. Prosthetics. Maybe I went to go get something at prosthetics. I don't know. But this no show. September 19th. Huh. Oh, yeah. Okay, and then keep going. So look. Look at my appointments. Man, this is messed up. May 2nd, so 5/2 no show. Look at this. Canceled. April 12th, canceled. April 10th, no show. Look at this. April 5th, right? They don't have any. Where's April 6th, 2023? Where is that date? It's the biggest thing I did was to go to that surgeon that they falsified the stuff for. It's stupid. Like, so much money was spent just to go to that appointment, and a lot of money, tens of thousands of dollars were spent for essentially fucking nothing, dude. Y'all got nothing for your fucking money. No show, canceled. I mean, this is stupid because March 24th, man, there's a lot of stuff that is paid for on this date, and a lot of stuff that I disagree with. Yeah, the March 14th to March 24th in 2023 are no good. Up to no good. Those 10 days right there, I have found so many discrepancies. It's unreal. Okay, completed. Look at that, that's crazy. Oh, I guess one no-show at the bottom, but look at it. So this page right here is nothing but no-shows, right? And canceled. And then you go to this page, it's nothing but good ones. There you go. March 3rd. Okay, well there's two for March 3rd. See that? March 3rd. And then February 19th, there's two of them on the same date. Right. January 31st at Lima. I don't remember that. Wow. So they're missing my EMG appointment, I'm assuming, because it goes from January 31st to December 14th. I don't know if I'm missing. What page is this? 23. I don't know. I mean, I possibly could be missing some dates, but I doubt it. I'm pretty good about doing this, but whatever. But they're definitely missing. Okay, so right here, so December 2nd, look at this, 3 appointments for December 2nd. No, this is November 30th, but December 2nd. I did not do x-rays on this day. That's so fucking stupid. I did not do any x-rays. That's crazy. And so that's just really shady to me. Prosthetics fitter. Yeah, this date right here is all messed up too, I'm telling you, because they ended up uploading this. I'm just saying, this is something that I found discrepancies with. But they're missing my initial appointment, which was there should be December 8th, 2022, which was my first pain management appointment. They're missing that altogether. And they're probably, missing my surgery, but I don't know. I'd have to go back and relook at it, but whatever. Look, and then the whole month of October. So look, they're not only that, but right here, god damn. So right here should be MRIs. 11, 10, 22. Yeah, so right here in between this November 30th and December 2nd, right, of 2022, there should be MRIs on November 10th, 2022 at 8 a.m. And it's not here. Why? That's stupid. It's fucking fraud, y'all. This is how you fuck somebody up, for sure. 2 entries on September 28th. Oh, look. Canceled. I mean, we got a couple completed, but okay. Anyways, keep going. Canceled September 14th. There's probably bills on these dates. June 30th completed. June 29th canceled. April 19th. See, that's so stupid that it says canceled, right? On the first time. This is the first day that I met Stotler. And another thing right here, not to be trusted. This fucking Dayton, Dayton Prime Care, right? Red Team 3, up to no goddamn good. That's a fact, because I definitely went to this damn appointment. For them to say canceled, that's disgusting. But this is essentially all 2022. So they have a comp and pen on the 27th. I thought it was on the 25th. And I found a lot of issues with this psychiatric CMP exam. That's a fact. Oh yeah, all those little CMP exams that they had between, you know, March and April of 22, man, those are shady as all get out. Fraudulent as fuck. That's a fact. Yeah, I just feel like we're missing a lot of date. Oh yeah, like you know, April 6th should be there. Like, where's April 6th, right? Where they had the service connection correction or whatever. Should be like right up in here. 4, 6, 22. Should be like somewhere like right up in here, I think. Yeah. It's bullshit. That's not even there now. So that, yeah, that's the end. That's going to be the end of it right here, as far as appointments, right? In my VA file. It's stupid. Yeah, this is no good. This is no good. So, after Felicia Harrison's page, I think, 46. Yeah, so look, this is page 46 with Felicia Harrison, the lady that I think works for CMS. This is page 46. So if you go to page, you know, like the next page on my record, it's this right here. And the crazy thing about this is I don't think I noticed this before. Is like, you know, where it jumps from 2015 and then it jumps all the way up to, you know, to this 2023. Well, then it goes from 2023, right, on page 48, okay, and then page, so this would be the beginning of 49. It's 2022. So look, 2023, you know, May 14th, 2022. So that's pretty crazy. How it just jumps like that? Like, what the hell is even that? Like, what kind of progress notes are we fucking looking at? And look, my address is Gomer, Ohio, is printed out in Houston, Texas, because it was printed out. Look, on the, you know, January 3rd, 2024. Dude, these records are fucking jacked, man. Bounces all over the damn place. Page 48, page 49. See, like, what is this? Why? This isn't true. I called Dr. Mazumdar, which was my childhood doctor, and they gave me the medical records where, you know, throughout elementary school all the way up to high school, I took ADHD medication growing up. Took like Vyvanse and shit. I took all of them, but I can't remember which one. I think it was Adderall. Didn't really like make me. Some of them would hurt my stomach. I don't know. And then I also I get a bad feeling whenever I see something like this, you know, from this pharmacist or whatever. Patient has not seen me since 2017. I'm not sure why he sent the prescriptions. Right? And this is in 2021 supposedly. I don't know. I don't really know what this is about, but it just gives me a bad feeling. And look, here's old Tennessee. So here's Tennessee's record, right, from 2021. March. Okay, so March of 21. You know, of course, I'm a fucking drug abusing piece of shit, I'm sure. But, you know, like I said, I've got big time problems with what this is saying right here. Big time problems. It shouldn't say those things. Look, chlamydia. See this chlamydia infection? I've only had chlamydia one time in my entire life. You see that? Chlamydia, right? And he's saying on 2020. That sounds, I don't know. I have a thing, a printout where I can confirm that, but I have shown. Oh, and then this page. So this page right here, look at this. And I've seen this on other names too. You see the name Shannon Wilson, right? But that should LARR. It's missing the Y. And I've seen other names that are missing the names too. Because whenever I go to look up these people, it's like this person's name is actually Larry, or middle name is Larry or whatever. It's not Lar. It's actually Larry. But yeah, that's shady. And this is like whenever I started finding all this stuff and like going through it, I, you know, on November 5th of 2016, this Ellen Flood lady has cocaine abuse, right? Well, let's talk about that. So I went to let's see. Yeah, I don't know about all this either. Some of this shit, I don't like it as far as I can throw it. And this is like another big red flag. So, like, this is stupid. So this number, I got this 316 number in 2020. 3, right, is whenever I got this number for the first time. But this was supposedly authenticated in 2019 by these fucking assholes. And like dumb shit like San Juan and Chicago and Hampton. Like, I don't even know why these VAs are even in here. But whatever. Especially like San Juan. I never went to fucking the PR medicals VA I never went to the VA in Puerto Rico whenever I was there. But anyway, so yeah, on November 5th of 2016, Ellen Flood gives me a diagnosis of for cocaine use, but supposedly I did a drug test that day, right? Well, it's negative. I didn't get a positive. Whenever I did my UA that day, supposedly I passed. So, yeah, Ellen Flood's a freaking asshole because this is the result. And in fact, and then what's stupid is so like I bitched about that, right? Like I bitched about that it's stupid that this thing right here is an active problem on my deal whenever I didn't fucking fail the piss test for that day. And so what happens? So then I get shit like this printed out like at the end of 2000 end of last year, like 2023, right? And now, so instead of, I still have a cocaine deal from Ellen, like a cocaine abuse, right? Active problem. And it's from Ellen, right? But the date on it is October 18th, 2015. How fucking crazy that shit is. See, October 18th, 2015. Cocaine abuse. Active, October 18th, by, Ellen Flood. It's stupid. And it's like, we've already gone over October 18th to October 22nd. And I don't think Ellen was even a part. It's like all they did was this, they changed the date, which, by the way, out of all my active problems, it's like this is the only one that's really got, 2013 outstanding. But, it's like there's essentially most of them don't have any damn dates. It's only this one and this one. And this one's just dated for the year. Outstanding. Outstanding. Yeah, this is stupid, man. For real. This is really fucking stupid. How dare these people think... Oh, okay. Insult to injury. So this is the earliest medical record that I can find in my records. This is January 2nd, 2022. Okay? And it's this isn't funny, but I found humor in it. All right? And I'm allowed to laugh at it. I'm gonna show you this because it was able to get everything. But these are the same document. It just, I guess my screenshot wasn't enough to have the header, but you see these are the same. See this 1/2 of 2012. 1/2 of 2012, right? Current Vista medical documentation, right? Current Vista medical, record, right? Whatever. But anyways, so right here, this is the first date, the first anything in my record, right? From January 2nd, 2012. It says chief complaint, onset. I told you wherever I see onsets up to no good. It says girlfriend tested positive on chlamydia once. Prophylaxis. I don't even know what that is. Why the hell would I ask for it? Oh, and then look at this. So look at this. Look at this stupid shit, man. Look at these. So like where there's commas, Right? You see that where there's supposed to be a comma? It's a question mark. Right here. And also right here. See that? It's a question mark. What the fuck is that? Why is that there? It's stupid. But of course down here you got old Davies. Old Matthew Davies. The old no name description, you know, his job title is his name. By God, the man, the legend, the one and only. But look, what's stupid about this is, so the date of note was very specific. January 2nd, 2012 at 2:28:42 seconds. See this? 14:28 with 42 seconds. The entry date, January 2nd. The entry date, though, is January 3rd. So you got January 2nd, January 3rd, 2012, right? But it was, so the entry date was exactly 24 hours later on the same time, second and date, 14:28:42, 2:28 with 42 seconds, 2:28:42. The only difference is January 2nd and January 3rd. That's crazy. That's stupid. There's no way in hell that he uploaded some documents, you know, at 14. You see what I'm saying? Like, what are the fucking odds of that? Like, that's a huge red flag for me. So thanks a lot, dickhead, for giving me fucking chlamydia whenever I did. I mean, dude, that's so stupid. Onset fucking chlamydia, dude. This kid had chlamydia in the gates, out of the gates. Stupid shit, man. Thanks a lot, dickhead. Oh yeah, that's how you get stupid shit like this. Like this, see this attachment 2026? It's all coding errors. I'm trying to find it. I've got a printout of it somewhere. It's like 6 or 8 pages of nothing to shit like this. This is in my this is a part of my active duty records. Look at this. Nothing makes sense. It's all jibber jabber. Isn't that fucking crazy? It's crazy, right? Anyways, and then they my compensation thing from whenever I put in the deal, it's expired. Man, they're trying to cover up my December 9th of 2021 appointment, or that CMP exam. That's exactly what they're trying to do. That's why they pulled that bullshit in March of 23 or 22. But that December 2021 appointment, oh man, they're big time. Anyways, in those same records, I found this. This was for 100 from pages 1760 to 1820. There was 140 pages of this guy's records was in my file, like in the CD that they give me up at the Houston VA on January 3rd. This cat's records were in there, and so was his photos. Fucking crazy is that? I can't make this shit up. Fucking social numbers and everything, dumb shits. But oh yeah, no, this is not okay to have me at 100% on a record that's from 2012. You know, I'm 22 years old. I ain't no fucking 100% with all this bullshit that y'all fucking frauded. That's stupid. Things like this should not exist. I'm not okay with this shit, man. And it's worse than that. I mean, it really is. So we've talked about this too, right here. I gotta pause this. Here's another thing that's weird. Whenever it jumps from October 22nd to 2015, you know, all the way to 2023, right? Just on the next page. The next page after it, pretty much it goes from April 27th, right? Where it's got right here, it says that my next of kin is my mother. Okay? But if you go to the next page, which would be page, so this is page 28, right? Is where it's got my mom located as the next of kin. Now you've got my next of kin is Landon Cole. You see this right here? So on page 29, the very next page, on April 26th, okay, supposedly, which I said is weird because like we're going up in page number but down in on the date. But anyways, then it's got Landon Cole, you know, with my mother's address. Well, the only other place where that is shown like that, right, is I don't know who this is. Anyways, the only other time that I see where my son, you know, is my next of kin is right here on this thing with Tennessee on August 2nd, supposedly in 2019, which, like I said, they wouldn't have even see this. I've got a huge problem with it, huge problem. But this right here, they, like I said, they wouldn't have known my son's name until 2022, you know. But it's the same deal. And then you know, of course, I found a record from the same date, August 2nd of 2019, right? August 2nd, 2019. Inactive, inpatient. That's just stupid shit's just stupid shady. Date of death. You know, it's got the emergency contact, but it, you know, and then it says I'm 100%. I wouldn't know fucking 100% in 2019 or 2020. God damn. Fucking Tennessee's names all over it. That's no good. There's no insurance information, even though it talks about my VHA profiles. Caregiver information not returned. And also, look, I don't think I would have qualified for Group 1 back in 2019 or 2020. But it's got, see, this is stupid. It's got me as 100%, you know, and then my son. It's stupid. This is not true. This is not true. All this shit ain't fucking true, man. It's fraud as fuck. But, you know, speaking of August 2nd, 2019, I ended up finding this record. And, you know, of course, it's got fucking coding errors on it. God damn. You know? And they probably got me as fucking chlamydia or something. Emergency. Look, see how they spell Angela Bearden? How they misspell my last name? I wonder if they do that on that other one. On that other page. On this one. No, see, look, on this one they spell it correct. So this is supposed to be from August 2nd, 2019, I guess. I don't know what the hell. But right here they have my mom's information spelled correctly. B-D-E-N D-O-N. So this is kind of weird. But yeah, total coding errors, outstanding. Then we get this discharge summary, you know, from November 10th at 12 on the dot. It's a Dr. Nini record, which is a red flag from the beginning. Oh, Dr. Tennessee from 2016. Like I said, I didn't know this guy. Oh, no diagnosis. Admission date November 5th. Discharge date November 10th. That's shady. I don't know what this means. I have no idea. Dr. Nini, 0%. Okay, so that's true. Cluster B. But this right here is a big, huge red flag right here. You know, look, no diagnosis. I was in there for fucking 5 days, but I don't have a goddamn diagnosis. Outstanding. But follow up in weeks with Prime Care MD. Yeah, I don't like that at all. That Prime Care MD, every time I see this Prime Care or Prime Care anything, fucking huge red flag for me, old Tennessee. What do you say about that? Nah, I didn't meet this guy until like 2020 though. Like 2019, I think in 2020. But earliest was 2019. Here's another record. So it's dated for November 5th, 2016. It's got no diagnosis associated with it. You know, I love seeing that. It's just a bunch of bullshit, man. I'm talking about fucking Tennessee or something. They're probably onsetting some kind of bullshit. You know, because look, to change somebody's here's something to take note. So this is supposedly printed June 29th of 2017. Supposedly. Copy made by a VBA from the record in VA's possession. Fraud. Yeah, it's bullshit. Oh yeah, look. Okay, so here's where they're talking about the REACH program. Right here. I've identified Gregory, Tennessee as Garrett Colbearden's provider about the REACH vet program. I don't know what that is. Old Candy Smith over here. Whoever the hell that is. Elizabeth Conti. Cat. I don't know. Kind of not really legit to me. December 2016. I concur with the interim note. Follow Dr. Elizabeth Conti, who is under my clinical supervision. I meet weekly with the Dr. Conti to review REACH cases. I don't remember meeting up weekly with anybody. I don't even know who this lady is. I don't remember her. I don't remember. I mean, I would think that I would remember going up to somebody weekly for a REACH. I don't even know. I know what the REACH program is, but that's because I recently looked it up. But I didn't know what it was before that. Like if somebody was like, "Oh yeah, you know the REACH program, how it changed your life back in 2016," I'd be like, "What the fuck is REACH? What the fuck is even?" All right, I was just talking about this record right here. And this is where they bring up the REACH vet program for the first time. And whenever I was reading this note initially, I'll admit I misread it. And so, first of all, this mental health, addendum, right? What they're saying is, I concur with the interim note written by the psychology fellow. So it doesn't even say, I guess, Dr. Tennessee, but I'm assuming that's who they're referring to. Dr. Elizabeth Conti, who is under my clinical supervision. I meet weekly with the Dr. Conti to review reach cases. So I don't know if this is Candy Smith talking about Tennessee or this Conti lady. I don't know, but point is that they weren't talking about me. I thought that they were saying that I agreed to meet with them weekly, and I was totally wrong about that. But I don't know. This, like I said, I'm not really here to dispute everything, okay? Because I don't. Here's the deal: is I don't want my records to be, misleading or untrue, right? Inaccurate. I don't want them. In fact, I get really excited and celebrate whenever I see, records that are complete and, make sense, which is sad to say, but I do. So these are some radiologies. This was printed out January 3rd, 2014. And what's odd is that right underneath it, right, like on this confidential ECG report, right, it's got the same date that I printed it out, like on the form. And also it says not inpatient. Same thing down here, right, for this November 9th of 2016. It says it again, not inpatient. So I don't really know what's going on here. Some other things that I found some difference in is that, like up here compared to down here, it's got my age, which I guess, 30. I'm 34 years old, and up here it didn't say an age, but it does have that I'm 27 at the time of this supposed ECG report. But anywho, so it doesn't have anything filled out here. It doesn't have a clinic name, and then there's nothing here for the results, right? There's no interpretation, and this is supposed to be from June 1st of 2017 at right around 2:00, and it does say here, so that there's no interpretation, normal sinus rhythm, but then it says ST elevation, consider interior injury or acute infarct, acute MI. I don't know what this crap means when compared with the ECG of November 8th, 2016. So I guess they're comparing these results, which there's only this vent rate, PR, and duration. Because look, there's no T-axis, R-axis, T-axis, QT or QTC, and then also there's no confirmation status, comparison, comments, interpreted by. There's none of that, and so that's on page 983, and then the following page after that's the starting of this one, which is this November 9th of 2016. And apparently this is a dentistry consult. So but it says that same dental image non-CP. I don't know what that means. I don't like it though. Not inpatient. I don't like that. So, but look, this date of November 9th, 2016, okay? is also where, because look, I found, this is, so that was page 983. So on page 1150 though, I was able to find all this, like these 2 pages, and it had all these coding errors and crap, but it was printed out. See, on January 3rd, 2014, which is the day that I requested my records. And then it had all this, and it's just like a fucking, like a junk ass shit, like these 2 pages are like total crap. All right. And I looked up what this means. So this VAF 10, tax 7987J. So I looked that up. I just Googled it. See that VAF? So I Googled what that is. And this is what it came up with. So it said that it's something to do with like a Vista. Oh yeah, see this Vista? So it's, like a footer or a line location has something to do, right, with like the coding or something. And then this is another possibility, is it could be configurable files, something to do with this Microsoft Word thing, populating other site populating other site configurable files, reviewed the following files, and then it's got this crap, so I don't really know, but it's not good. It has something to do with like medical records or something, right? I don't know. It has something to do with fraud, what I fucking feel like. But aside from this January 3rd of 2024, it does have a couple of dates in here, like November 8th, 2016 at 3:20, right, p.m. Then it's got another date up here so that's November 8th, 2016, and then it's got November 9th of 2016, right? And it does actually, look, it says, I remember it says, I think oral somewhere. Oh, look, right here, oral. Oh, wait, maybe that has to do with my, oh, yeah, maybe that's how they were taking my temperature. Oh, I don't know. But on this date, on 11/9 is whenever I just said that. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, see, so apparently I did some dental stuff on that date. I don't know, it's just odd. I don't know what this is. PANOREX taken. Panorex taken. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I mean, it's just, it's all these fucking coding errors and shit. Error entry, fucking fraud ass shit. I just thought it was weird though that it had those dates of November 9th and November 8th of 2016. Telling you, fucking people pulled the shit on the wrong fucking dude. Just more of that bullshit. So, right here. So same thing on 8/31. These are my radiology reports, that are in my fucking file. This is trash, man. No inpatient. So this was dated 8/31 of 2015 at 10 o'clock in the morning. Same stuff, same kind of stuff. You know, no interpretation. It does have an age on there. None of this stuff is filled out. And then we get down here to this 9/25, right? See this? See this September 25th of 2013? Here's another one. Confidential ECG report. Oh shit. January, June, July, August. So it's August 31st, 2015. September 25th, 2013. So same shit. Confidential ECG report, not inpatient. Same kind of crap, right? But this date right here, this September 25th, 2013, I was able to find okay, so this person right here on this ECG report, Anita Deswell, right, was who it was confirmed by. And then the same day, see the date, we already talked about this, October 18th, right, which is what started this whole, you know, the 18th through the 22nd are the records that I have, like real discharge records. And they also don't talk about no damn, you know, chest x-rays while I was there. But the very next page, you know, is this same thing. So September 25th, 2013, right? It's the same date as this one. September 25th, 2013. And also, I ended up finding this as well. So this is kind of the end of September 25th, 2013. But, you know, on this VA record that I requested and got on January 3rd of this year, is you know, it's like damn near 3,000 pages freaking long. Well, on page 2,888 I find this fucking bullshit. ER lab radiology, look, scanned by, right, this Gary Marbro, badass name, but look at this. So it's the same kind of crap that I saw, you know, with that guy on January 2nd of 2012. You know, that's like the first record in my records or whatever. And you know, it's like, who the hell is he? He didn't say it's an but, and then also here's the other one. So on that same date, you know, 1010M computer downtime, scanned emergency department note. It even has like the same standard title as that crap that was I forget his name, but Matthew Davies or something, right? Something or other like that. It's this cat right here. Good Lord. This guy right here. See how his name's like, you know, Matthew Davies. See, like up here, like at least like whenever this lady signed it, this Linda saying that I had fucking girlfriend had chlamydia. It's so stupid. See how her name's like, you know, to ES and typed out with like an RN, so you know she's like a registered nurse. Like, what the fuck is this guy? This guy's just a fucking dickhead. See, scanned emergency department note, right? Same kind of crap here. See, here's his signature, and then here's his signature, and it even says like the same things, really. This standard title, scanned emergency department note, same thing here. Scanned emergency department note. I don't know. I don't trust it. Okay. So yeah. I don't know. I don't trust it. And then even right here, look, they talk about Dr. HAQ. September 25th, 2013, right? Jennifer Noble. And if you look closely, it has something to do with like picking up meds at the pharmacy. Pick up prescription, Dr. HAQ, which would be this, I think this guy. No, this is D Wall. Sorry. Which is this person right here. Because it does have the name right here. So I don't know. It's just weird. I just don't really trust these whatever document scanners or whatever. I really don't. Here is something I've always had another huge issue with is, like, you know, I've said that my benefits have changed, you know, multiple times, right? And you know, I became 90% at the very beginning of 2022. By May of 2022, I was 100%. But there are ratings that I've been complaining about since the middle, and well, by the end of 2022, beginning of 2023. Once I realized and I started to catch on to their crap and like what they were doing, because I had no clue that this was going on. But one of the first things I started to bitch about were those Capri appointments, and how it says verbatim not to be used for compensation purposes for my exam that I quote unquote went to at the beginning of March in 2022. And one of the first things I brought up was that I've never had bilateral hearing. All right. And then I was like, furthermore, it says it in the exam that it shouldn't, not to be used for compensation purposes. Another thing I'd like to add is look at the dates here. So they're putting the day here, the month in the middle, and then the year at the end, which is just the oddest, you know, way to, like, this looks like, you know, August 6th of 2017. Well, if all these dates are following this format, then this is actually here. So it'd be, you know, June 8th of 2017. This would be September 21st of 2020, September 21st of 2020. And it's pretty crazy. But this changes dramatically. So some of the issues is like, okay, like right here, boom. Remember how I said earlier? This is a page out of my CMP exams that are dated 3/2 of 2022, okay? And right here, this exam is not to be used for compensation purposes. ST patient was seen today for a CMP evaluation. Please use Capri for exam report / opinion. But it says right here, look, this exam is not to be used for compensation purposes. And it totally was. This fucking phony ass shit totally 100% affected all of my benefits. Furthermore, it says 90% right here. I'm always going to disagree with this. This is a part of their fraud, this crap right here. And really, these sciatic nerves really shouldn't be on here either, because this is all part of my... Whenever I hurt my upper back is whenever I went to that exam on December 9th of 2021, which was 4 months prior to this crap that they concocted. But anyways, it also says, you know, impaired hearing 0%. Look, I've always just had tendonitis at 10%, right? But impaired hearing 10%, and then the lumbo back is different. So right here it says impaired, right here it says lumbo 20% at 90% service connected. But on this one right here, right, which is at my VA disability deal, once I log in, it says 90%, and then instead of impaired hearing, it says bilateral hearing. See that? And it has an effective date of, if you're following this crap, it'd be June 8th of 2017. I've never had this bilateral hearing. Also, I've never had a rating, to my knowledge, whether it was 0% or whatever, is this impaired hearing. I've always just had this. When it came to my bad hearing, I just had this tinnitus 10%. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, this bullshit of this bilateral hearing. Now it's impaired hearing. And, furthermore, this lumbo, this low back strain, okay, that was at 20%, okay, up until after this CMP exam, this one, right, that's not supposed to be used for compensation purposes, this fucking bullshit. See, it's different. It says, lumbo or cervical strain at 20%. Whenever really it should only say lumbo strain. That's it. That's all I had. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about, this bullshit, cervical strain shit. It's fucking trash. Pisses me off. That's why it pisses me off whenever I see this kind of shit, man. This bullshit. That, like, fucking A. Here's a medical record that's dated back in 2019. 2020, which is apparently whenever something expired, or my last copay date or whatever, right? But, it's got all this shit that's fucking trash, right? And, my son's name, but also it's got right here, that I'm 100% service connected. That's fucking bullshit. This should not be here. I mean, I take this crap seriously. This has had terrible recourse on me. And I did not, become 100% until, like I said, May of 2022. And it's just really, it's uncalled for, and it's inappropriate to have, those kinds of things in your record. It's unfair. It really is. It's unfair, and it's untrue. off a goddamn exam that said in bold not to be used for compensation purposes. Out fucking standing. Sometimes it ain't what you know, it's who you know, I guess. Shit. So, March 8th, that I totally went to and was at. I went to this appointment. They say I didn't. Look out for this Red Team 3. Yeah, these guys are up to no good. And then it says, you know, on March 11th. Well, you know, I'm going to talk about March 11th here. So this guy, this Eric Nearing, which is PCMM, and PCMM stands for Primary Care Management Module. And he, you know, essentially acknowledges something here, you know, that's like right up here on during this, you know, during this time, right? During this time up in here, you know, down through here, but something about I'm getting a C-scope. Because remember, they told me that I had cancer. Bitches told me I had stomach cancer right around this time. But this is him right here. He works up in Dayton. But I just, look, I got a bad feeling about this, about these PCMM guys being in my deal. I really do. So, anywho, in those CMP exams, they rated me. You know, I got GERD. I ended up getting GERD from those exams. You know, major depression, whatever. But look, here's Angie Stotler over here. I have GERD, a rating for GERD, I think right now. Hell, I don't know what the fuck they're doing with my shit. It changes all the time, right? But I have GERD, you know, I believe as a service-connected deal. And right after those, you know, fake-ass CMP exams, right, that they held on March 1st, or March 2nd, or March 3rd, or whatever the fuck they want to say, depending on the record, you know, it says service-connected no, and then our favorite word onsets right here. So, and, you know, of course, Angie is putting it in, and she's recording it, she's entered it, and she's updated it. Same thing, major depression, mixed emotional, you know, my psychiatric shit, none of it's service connected, right? And this all happens on March 11th, right after those CMP exams. All right, dude, this is insurance fraud like nobody's business. Same thing right here. So this is like, she's like creating like my history problem list is essentially what she's doing. Right? Substance abuse, insomnia, none of it's service, ADHD, right? Homelessness, okay, it's all the same shit. But she basically, you know, enters all this in on the same date, on a date that she says that I went up there. I assure you, me and her didn't fucking talk about this shit. But it's like same kind of stupid shit stuff. Like, remember on the Ellen Flood, which was the lady that hit me with cocaine abuse, okay? So same kind of crap, man. This is bullshit. Angie Stotler, which was my first primary care physician, aka Prime Crime, PCP, okay, Dr. Nun in the flesh is Angie Stotler. On March 11th of 2022, she, you know, gave me a active status, non-service connected diagnosis of, you know, substance abuse, right? But on this same day, I took a UA test, according to this, right? But here's the deal. It's whether I did it or not, it really doesn't matter, because I'm not here to argue it, because I didn't fucking fail anything. I mean, I didn't fail for any of the drugs, you know, that they tested for, including, where's cocaine? I guess Okay, cocaine right here. Cocaine. Negative. Negative result. Right? So I didn't fail any drugs. I didn't fail any. The point being is that on March 11th of 2022 at around 10 o'clock in the morning, right? Angie Stotler put this in at 6:01 or something, 6 p.m. But there's no time here, but it doesn't matter. On the same date, yeah, I mean, she gives me fucking substance abuse, right? And I didn't even fail any of my fucking drug tests that she gave me. That's shady, man. It's stupid. Second time they fucking did that. Oh, right here. It was on this date, you know, that, well, first it was this one, and then I bitched because I didn't fail the drug test, right? I didn't fail for drugs on that day. You know, November 5th, 2016, I didn't fail it. I didn't fail the drug test. And then, like a bunch of dummies, then they went to 10/18, and you know, I don't know what the results are, but it said the same name. It said the same lady. All they did was they changed this date to 10/18, you know, which I obviously, it's like I've got a lot of issues from that date, but this was kind of the starting of them changing, you know, all my shit right here. This is pretty much the very start. So after that fake ass CMP exam, out of nowhere, I get this crap. I guess in April 6th. But you know, once again, so this is where they actually say that my low back strain is at 40% now. Okay, and now I've got, look, GERD. Okay, it's now service connected, even though that you just saw those other things where it says it's not service connected. Look, so I guess right here on April 6th, look, they still haven't done my mental health. So that's still deferred. So wow, so they were able to, I guess, accomplish 100. So, you know, look, 4/6/22. Also, look, 4/6/22 is a bad day, right? Because this is that service correction signed order. What the hell is even that, man? It's bullshit. This is that shit I'm talking about. And then they did it again over here on 5/10, right? Which is the same day that they sent over those records to workers' comp that were used against me. These are both shitty fucking dates, man. And then they send me this shit on the same day, which is totally fraudulent. You know, it's like, dude, hypertension. You just saw where Angie Stotler said that that wasn't service related. Bilateral is, I don't know, is it bilateral hearing, or is it, you know, fucking impaired hearing, which I just showed you what that looks like, where, you know, it's like, why the hell do I have records that say different shit all the fucking time? It's stupid. You know, like, it shouldn't be like that, guys. Oh, and then no power of attorney, of course, you know. Whatever decisions, basic eligibility under 38 USC chapter 35, right? Okay, well, I looked that up, and this is what that means. So chapter, this is that page, okay, right here. This is from 4/6/2022. It's saying that this is the signature of this person, e-sign confirmed by, but there's nothing on the top. It's kind of stupid. It's fraud. It's crazy, man. People have lost their fucking minds thinking that they get away with this trash. But look, chapter or section basic eligibility under 38 USC chapter 35 mean? And this is what it says. Chapter 35, the following definitions apply to a eligible person means, and then 1, a child of a veteran who died of a service-connected disability. Veteran who died while having a disability evaluated as total and permanent in nature resulting from a service-connected disability. So that's really wild. Like, I hate that wording, especially whenever you see in my record where they have a section for a date of death, you know, and then nothing's filled out there. It just kind of gives me like the heebie-jeebies, right? A child of a veteran who died as a service-connected disability. That's fucking crazy, man. But that's what it says, you know, or like some of my eligibility. And then that's okay, so this okay, page 1 of 3, right, where it's just only low back strain, okay, then changes to this, so it gets more legit. So it's just like, you know, like the pre fraud, and then, you know, like the more official fraud. And on the more official fraud, it finally changes it. So lumbo strain, also claimed as back strain, back condition, and low back condition. Out fucking standing. First time it's ever said this in my disability. It to me, like, for, you know, before they went back and, you know, fucking changed all this shit. And I'm sure that, you know, people like Mark Lewis, right, which are IT specialists, definitely have nothing to do with, you know, with this kind of stuff. I'm sure, you know, PCMMs, right, have nothing to do with this kind of crap that I'm showing y'all. I'm sure that, you know, David Sullivans, right, which are COOs of Mercy hospitals, and, you know, also highly up there, you know, in the VA healthcare system. I'm sure that he has nothing to do with this kind of fraud. I'm sure that, you know, Daniel Menignes or whatever, that is with LexisNexis, I'm sure that she has nothing to do, you know, with this kind of fraud, right? Why the hell is somebody from fucking LexisNexis up there in Ohio, Danielle, why the fuck is she even in my goddamn record? That's stupid. And of all days, the day after I filed for with the BWC, I filed with Ohio Workers' Compensation. Fucking why? What the fuck? That's stupid. Those people should not be in my record. You know? It's like, what the fuck, man? But yeah, it's like, this is not good. None of this shit makes sense. It's not adding up. It's just, it's not. This is no good. Oh, and look, this proves it right here. It's like all this crap where you see, it's like I've been, like right here, it has an effective date, right? This was dated February 2nd, 2023, right? And it says, I'm sure that I'm 100% or whatever, but it has my gross amount, you know, as 3,700, which is like 100% P&T numbers, right? 100%. But it's dated for December 1st of 2022. I mean, it's definitely not an effective date. You know, I might have gotten a COLA and it went up, but you know, the point being is that I can prove, and it's like follow the money. So here, October 2020, it's at, I'm sure that this is 60% because I was 60% back then. Either 60 or 80%, something like that, right? Whatever this is. But then you go into, look, so this is 2020, here's 2021. So I had just gone up to $2,000 is 90%. I had just gone up. Yeah, so this is gonna be like 60%, and then I was at 80%, and then this would be 90%, right, at the beginning of 2022. These are from my bank statements. So, you know, $2,000, look it up. This would reflect a 90%. And this is April 1st. I'm still getting a 90%, right? Comp and pension. It's not until the end of the month, you know, May, June, right? I guess May I got some kind of payment, but really June was my first, you know, official 100% P&T full payment, but I guess it might have started in May or April. Anyways, yeah, anytime April, May, June, up in here is whenever I went to 100%. Before this date, you know, so yeah, at the beginning of the month, it was $2,000 on April 1st, and then on April 29th, I got this. I don't know if this is because I get changed here, but I should have gotten more back pay if that's the deal. I guess in my opinion, but you know, what the hell do I know? But anyways, yeah, this is where you saw the change, and it was 34. I guess it went up probably because of, might have went up to this number, you know, at the beginning of the year because of inflation. But yeah, my effective date should represent something more like up in here, but it doesn't really. Anyways, these are, it's just that, and this is, it's uncalled for. This is totally stupid. Totally. 2008, you know, 2018, 100% P&T from a record from 2018. Stupid. 2017, 100%. Right? That's stupid. $2016, 100%. And this is on 11/9, right? Where I just had some of those other coding errors, right? Some of those other coding issues that I just saw. No good. Okay. Oh, here's another one. So October 22nd, of course, 100% P&T. And Justin Springer, you don't see him in those other records that I showed y'all from the video before, you know. And I should have been out of there by this time on the 22nd, according to my records, right? But you know, it's totally uncalled for. And this October 18th to the 22nd is what started all this crap back in 2015. That was, you know. But no, now I've got a record that says I'm 100%, and they're fucking doing shit after my record says I had already left. 2014, 100%. Stupid, man. Again, so that was what year? This is August 6th, 2014. This is July 24th, 2014, 100%. Who gives a fuck? May 20th, 2013, 100%. Outstanding. March 8th, 2013, 100%. Outstanding. Where's my fucking back pay, bitches? February 5th, 2013, 100%. Shit. Wish my, oh. My motherfucking back didn't hurt. May 30th, literally says right here, patient disabilities, no disability. Fuck that, not when we're doing fraud, he's at 100%. 2012. Stupid, man. Fucking people are assholes. Pulling this shit, man. Terrible. And then I'm going to end this here, but this is another thing I need help with. I've caught LHI and a bunch of goddamn lies, of course. But right here, so it says clear as day that my active duty records, right, for official use only. So these are supposed to be like straight up from the DOD, okay? These are my active duty records from whenever I was in the military from 2009 to 2011. Okay, I got out in 2011. These were created December 4th of 2017. So this was created, according to this, 6 years after I was out of the military. Motherfuckers need to do better. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Shame on these people.